comes your way next. Rory Pryor starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Standing in now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chavis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Sammy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Tanner Dickinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tanner.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Alexis Flores. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the right fielder, Oscar Vega.
At the plate now, Oscar Vega, as he'll take a look at ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So striding in, Samuel Feliz, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Sean Vila, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in, Nigel League, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. League runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does possess such an interesting skill set. It might not help him on the defensive side, but man, from an offensive standpoint, what a tool to possess.
To the plate now, Ken Wesson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Striding into the box, Shannon Petrovic. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Feliz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready now, Fernando Chavis. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Juan Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Enrique Velasquez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Eldon Neal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The third baseman, Corey.
Stepping in now, Corey Horn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and two strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Booker Barnett. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. So now to the plate, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Count is 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Popped up. Guzman is there for it. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts. First offering on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Tanner Dickinson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Alexis Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Stepping in, Oscar Vega.
Oscar Vega.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Pitts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Vila 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Nigel League.
First baseman, Nigel League.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Ken Wesson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
That misses. 1-2. To first. Scooped up. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher. Covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Samuel Feliz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Barnett is there, 1 away. So digging in now, Fernando Chavis.
Fernando Chavis.
He's set. Here it comes.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The pitch. Popped up, hits in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Juan Guzman. First offering on its way. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shannon Petrovic. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1. Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. sent on the ground out to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So stepping in, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Standing in, Booker Barnett. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fouled off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore. Enrique Velasquez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
At the plate, Eldon Neal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
now batting, the third baseman.
In now, Corey Horn. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tanner Dickinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alexis.
To the plate now, Alexis Flores. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Horn is on his way home, but that'll be off the wall in right center. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar.
At the plate now, Oscar Vega grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch, Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone!
The left fielder, number 10. Samuel.
Into the box, Samuel Feliz, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way.
Count is 3-1.
There's ball 4. Bert Kobayashi enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Fernando Chavis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Juan Guzman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Guzman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
a ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Lance Sorvala takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Sean Vila. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Nigel League. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hits over at second. Hits on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. Sorvala, a 5'10" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Enrique Velasquez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. This is line to left. Hits is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in, Eldon Neal. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Hops this one up. Hits in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Corey Horn will be next. Ball 4. Digging in, Corey Horn. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
Stepping in now, Tanner Dickinson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3-1 to him now. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Alexis Flores. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
That's a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Giuseppe Batista is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Giuseppe.
Leading off the inning, Shannon Petrovich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here's another 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1.
No strike.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The right fielder, number 5, Booker Barnett.
In now, Booker Barnett. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. John Myrick trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead. To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chavis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Derek Peralta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now for the O's, Oscar Vega. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's low. That's low. Oh, that's too high.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder into the flag court and gone. Standing in now, Samuel Feliz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Samuel Feliz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ramon Reyes takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mario Padilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Leading off the inning, Sean Vila, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Standing in, Ken Wesson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Will Meredith will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Leading off the inning, Enrique Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now back, first baseman, Eldon Neal.
At the plate now, Eldon Neal, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And another foul ball. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Third baseman, Corey.
Into the box, Corey Horn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Fouled away. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1, and it's in time to get him. But they are able to tie it up late here as a run scored on the play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tanner Dickinson. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now to the plate, Alexis Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Shannon Petrovich. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And there's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Pitts. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chavis is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Booker Barnett. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the wind, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Max Allen enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. In now, Oscar Vega. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Samuel Feliz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Rounded slowly to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Fernando Chavis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And that's too high, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
the third baseman, number 2, Sammy Pitts.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard up the middle. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. So a big moment in the ball game here. Sean Vila, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Percy Holt will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 29, Percy Holt. Now batting.
In now, Nigel League, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Thomas Caruso takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Juan Guzman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Enrique Velasquez has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Takes this the other way to right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Now back, first baseman, Eldon.
Standing in now, Eldon Neal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Honolulu put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Max Allen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Thomas Caruso records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.